to the second part of our Unity Beginner Mistakes series. In this video, we'll keep things practical and focus on the habits that silently slow your project down or make it harder to maintain. Let's walk through each one and see how small workflow changes can save a lot of time later.
A common mistake is hard-coding values directly into your scripts. It might seem convenient at first, but it quickly becomes painful when you need to tweak speed, jump force, asynchrony, or other gameplay settings. A better approach is to expose those values in the inspector so you can adjust them instantly without rewriting code.
Another frequent issue is calling GameObject.Find inside Update. Since Update runs every frame, searching the scene repeatedly can hurt performance fast. Instead, cache references once at the start or assign them through the inspector so your code stays cleaner and runs more efficiently. A related beginner mistake is forgetting to assign references in the inspector. The script may look correct, but if a public or serialized field is left empty, it can trigger a null reference exception the moment the game runs. Before pressing play, it's always worth checking that every required object is properly linked.
Manually duplicating scene objects might feel fine for a small prototype, but it becomes a mess when you need to make changes across many copies. Prefabs solve that problem by letting you define an object once and reuse it everywhere. Update the prefab, and all its instances can stay in sync.
Update and FixedUpdate serve different purposes, and mixing them up can cause subtle bugs. Input handling and timers belong in Update, while physics-based movement should go in FixedUpdate. Keeping that separation helps your game feel smoother and behave more consistently.
If you constantly instantiate and destroy objects like bullets, enemies, or effects, you may create unnecessary garbage collection spikes. That can lead to lag and stutter during gameplay. Object pooling is a smarter solution because it reuses existing objects instead of creating new ones all the time. UI scaling is another area where beginners often run into trouble. If you leave the canvas scaler on constant pixel size, your interface may look fine on one screen but terrible on another. Switching to scale with screen size helps your UI adapt properly across different resolutions. Using too many real-time lights can quickly make a scene more expensive to render. The inspector shows that real-time lighting should be used carefully, especially for dynamic objects. Wherever possible, bake static lighting and reserve real-time lights for elements that truly need them, like the player or special effects. A lot of developers spend time tweaking values in play mode and then lose all those changes the moment they stop the game. That can be frustrating, especially during tuning and balancing. To avoid losing progress, copy the component values before stopping, then paste them back afterward or save them manually. Finally, don't ignore the profiler. When performance drops, guessing usually wastes time, while the profiler shows you exactly where the bottleneck is. Whether the problem comes from scripts, physics, rendering, or garbage collection, profiling gives you the evidence you need to fix it efficiently.
I hope that you have liked it. If so, hit the smash and subscribe button. It will certainly help the channel. Also, save this video so you don't forget and share within your social networks